Hi, I'm Karen Head, and I'm going to be reading a poem from my book Sassing today called Part of the Bargain. Take a shiny quarter for it? She clutched my left ring finger, caressing the wart I wanted rid of. She had an eye twitch, as if a rapid wink had possessed her. I couldn't imagine why this old crone would want my wart, how exactly she would get it. But I was 13 and desperate, tired of the cute boys, ugly ones too, saying I was out kissing frogs, calling me a witch. So when Granny offered to sneak me over to the conjure woman while my mama was running errands, I was game, eager even, just didn't realize I'd be selling a part of myself. Standing there on that back porch overhanging a creek, I could hear the croaking as I took the quarter and one last look at my wart. Belongs to me now, quit your looking. Her eye no longer twitched. She turned back into her shack, and Papa drove us home. Next day, the wart was gone, and for the first time in my life, I felt I'd sold out, gave away my magic for nearly nothing.
So, what is it about that poem that you like so much?
Well, I think there's sort of this grand tradition of the genre of grandparent poems. I grew up in the military, so we lived away a lot, and my sense of Southern heritage is very much tied up with my grandparents and spending time with them. And so I think that poem connects me to sort of the South in a way that is unexpected. You know, the notion of conjure women and that sort of thing, mountain magic, that sort of stuff. Is not the kind of thing that, I was exposed to, let's say, living on an army base in Germany.
Right.
So I like the poem, but it's also, what I care about in poetry is always about sort of conversations and the conversations we have that inspire poems and the conversations that we want to have with readers. And that poem, it's interesting because people always want to talk about that poem with me. And I have a few others where people always want to have, afterwards they want to talk about it. They have some sort of, not the same experience, but some analogous experience, and they seem to be interested in that. So that's, one of the reasons. And it's one of the reasons it's one of the first poems in the book, because I think it helps set the tone.
And what book was that again?
Sassing.
Sassing. Well, thank you, Karen. I appreciate it.
Thanks.